Okay, what's up, guys? How you? Okay, now today I'm gonna to present for you this nitrogen oxide emission and types from the diesel engine. Uh, and shortly we discuss on this few topics. That is, what is nitrogen oxide, emission of pollutants from the compression ignition engine. How does this compound affect our environment, our ecology, or investment directly or indirectly, and the method to reduce this emission is today's topic. As you all know, we all use diesel engine for our cars because of its have a good property, that is low engine noise, reliability and durability during its life and service, because almost all heavy vehicles are using this. However, diesel engine produce more nitrogen oxide than spark ignition. So we're simply talking, when you're talking nitrogen oxide, we're talking about nitrogen. We know that nitrogen is in earth gas. Around 79% of that atmospheric air are occupied with this compound. Uh, and what another thing is, this nitrogen is form nitrogen oxides, simply what we call family of nitrogen compounds. These compounds are nitrous oxide, nitric oxide, dinitrogen dioxide, dinitrogen trioxide, dinitrogen uh, nitrogen dioxide, and dinitrogen tetroxide and dinitrogen pentoxide are its compounds. From this compression ignition engine, there is so many kind of pollutant is formed, as you see in this table: carbon monoxide, hydrocarbon, nitrogen oxide, and other soot and particulate matter are emitted from this. But for today, we are focusing on this nitrogen oxide. The maximum nitrogen oxide is nitric oxide, that is out from the tailpipe of the cars, which is formed with oxygen and uh, can form nitrogen dioxide, which is very poisonous gas. And the next is the source. What is the source of this compound? Is simply, the source is nothing. It is the unwanted byproduct of the fuels, especially diesel engine. For this, the main source is cars and power plants, and main source. There are three-way possibility of formation of the opportunity to form this nitrogen oxide. The first one is thermal oxide. This is within high temperature during a combustion, react with oxygen and form nitrogen oxide within around 1800 Kelvin. Other one is fuel nitrogen oxide. This is which the fuel have the contact of nitrogen, like a coal. During this fuel is combination with air, the tendency to creation or the formation of this is high. And the other one is prompt nitrogen oxide. This is mean the high excess amount of nitrogen is naturally found in this oxygen during the rich fuel mixture. This the tendency to combine the formation of nitrogen oxide is also high. So, what the effect of this nitrogen oxides? The effect is, when this any one of these compounds is combined with dissolved in water, it can form the nitric acid or nitrous acid. These acids will they come to contribute for the acid rain. So if there is acid rain down, what will happen? You can guess. So our plant, our grass, our tree, our building, our water, our lake, our economy, our ecology will be destroyed. So for this bad compound, and also not only this, so this nitrous oxide, it can stay in the atmosphere around 100 years. This is cause for the global warming. You know the global warming is a cause for the sudden flood, desert, unpredicted disaster of this planet. And also nitric oxide are quick, easy react with a small oxygen to form nitrogen dioxide. As you know, nitrogen dioxide is very toxic gas which is irritate the entire pulmonary system or entire your respiratory system damage this compound. So another very bad thing, when nitric oxide combined with ozone, that ozone found in the stratosphere is very good for us, protect us from UV ray. What will happen after this? The ozone depletion is occur, so directly uh, human body, on your body, directly affect or burn your face automatically. So we must find today some reduction method for these compounds. Unfortunately, there is no single method available that can improve both emission as well as performance parameter. Perhaps we have some kinds of the reduction methods, that is catalytic converter, selective catalytic reduction, exhaust gas recirculation, water injection and water emission, engine component modification, and the two-stage turbocharger is the main method. When you the catalytic converter, you now this convert harmful gas compound to harmless compound like hydrocarbon, carbon monoxide, and nitrogen oxide. It can change. It can change. And this is have some parties just like palladium, uh, platinum, and radium are found. Especially palladium and platinum and palladium are good catalysts for the conversion of carbon monoxide and hydrocarbon to carbon dioxide and water, and radium is for reduction of nitrogen oxide. You know that two and the three-way catalytic converter is there. The two ways simply we can call it oxidation. To oxidize the carbon monoxide and hydrocarbon. And this the third one. That means the second one is reduce nitrogen oxide. We call it third three-way catalytic converter. Another one is selective catalytic converter. This is some solution is added to the this system. There is urea. When the urea is added to this, there is ammonia is created in the SCR reactor. There is so many reactions take place and this harmful gas is avoided. And also not only that, carbon monoxide, hydrocarbon, and soot or particulate matter also reduced by this method. Around 90 to 95% of this harmful compound will be reduced by this. Another one is exhaust gas recirculation. Simply you can call it EGR. This is techniques has been found to the effective tool reducing this emission. Uh, this exhaust gas back into the engine to mix with the fresh air, then reduce the uh, our combustion chamber temperature and reduce these harmful compounds by this method. Simply, you can see this engine. From engine there is exhaust out. There is valve is here. That valve is EGR valve, and some portion of the exhaust gas is recycled and cooled by this coolant, then come to this air, fresh air, and enter again the engine. So what's happened here? Uh, this nitrogen oxide is reduced inside this combustion chamber. So another one is water injection, water immersion. In this method, water is added to reduce the temperature of the combustion, leading to low nitrogen oxide emission. Water is added. In water immersion, fuel is blended with the water, and injection. A separate fresh water inject is mounted in the cylinder head, which injects the water. This system some have the drawback. That drawback is cost, sometimes corrosion problem, and separation from the pump of fuel and water needs some modification of the river line. Some this is as a drawback. What I'm talking is this one. Please pause the video and look carefully. There is also engine component modification is taken as a reduction of nitrogen oxide. This is the two-stage turbocharger. By this method, you can also reduce this one. I hope that this is good topic. And another one, the last but not the least, is how we can reduce in the water, in our ecology, in our lake, simply by adding calcium carbonate to the lake and reduce this acid. And also calcium oxide and hydroxide are neutralized acidic water. And thank you very much. Please subscribe, comment. I will hope the next video is better. Thank you.